All right, so I just came back from seeing Fantastic Four for the third time. This is my third time I went to see it. And I said, you know what? I want to make a spoiler review. I do. Because my review, I was beating around the bush about a lot of things. And I will be honest, like on consecutive viewings, it gets better. It gets better. I know that's something weird to say sometimes. A movie should be good the first time you see it. To understand. And look, the first time I saw it, it was good. It was good. And the first time I seen it, I was like, I wanted more of the Fantastic Four. I wanted to see them do things more. That was my little argument. Okay, and this is spoilers. So I'm gonna be spoiling whenever I spoil the whole thing. I can say whatever I want. So yeah, spoiler review. So what I'm trying to say is, when I was watching it the first time, when I was over, I'm like, I want more of this Fantastic Four. Like I want to see them more. Like I want to see them do more stuff. This whole movie, since Galactus is coming and the world is in peril, they're pretty much in defense the whole movie. So they're kind of like running the whole time and all those different things. But honestly, I'm not complaining. Like I mean, I'm saying that that's a little gripe, but like my favorite scene of the whole movie, which is why I went to see it a third time. And I'll probably I don't know if I'll see it one more time, but I probably will. Just because one sequence is so amazing, which is the scene where they're getting away from Silver Surfer. And she's about to she's trying to get them, and she goes through a slipstream, or when they're, and when they go in light speed, and then Silver Surfer comes and she's like, and she's like, yo, she's like to put her hand in Sue's stomach. Like, yo, that is insane. Like, that whole scene is like, it's thrilling. I was like, I'm watching it like for the first time every time. Like, that's why I want to, even talking about it now, I'm excited. Like, I want to see it one more time just because that sequence is so good. Like, yeah, sequence is so good. Anyways, yeah, and yeah. So if you see my review, I gave like a 3.5 out of 5 stars. It's pretty good, pretty good. But I won't lie. When I was going back with like a 3 and a 3.5, but now it's definitely 3.5. Like I would bring it to a 4 out of 5, but I can't because, like like I said, like the characters are good, but some things I wanted more of. But I wanted more of the Fantastic Four. Like maybe the Galactus or Silver Surfer, they could have sent, or they could have fought Silver Surfer more, or I wanted to see them use their powers more. Like, but you can't really fight Galactus, so you can't really do too much. You know, they did what they could, but I wanted to, even they did a flashback where they did a whole bunch of like, you know, heroes that villains, low class villains. I wish they did slow down some of those scenes so we could see them fight a little bit more, and then I would have bring it a little higher. But it was still good. But other than that, like I said, that Silver Surfer scene, oh my God, it's so good. And then when they're going by the black hole and she's about to give birth, and she's giving birth, like we've seen birth scenes in a million movies. This is like the best birthing scene I've ever seen because like she's like, it's so thrilling, and then like she turns invisible, and then like when she's giving birth, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful moment. Like I'm like, Jesus. And then they're doing it by the black hole. She's giving birth right when they go into light speed, like, and she's like, oh! Like it's great. It's great. It's great. It really is. And what is it? I just want Ben. Ben. Oh my God. I love Ben. Ben Grimm. I love the Thing. But the thing is, he's barely in this movie. You know, I know the movie's not that long, but I feel like they could have definitely given some more time to the Thing. But I think this was really a Sue and Reed story, and because of that, they kind of alienate everyone else just a little bit. But for what's going on in the story, because Galactus wants the child, that is warranted because it really brings you in, and I think that's why, even though it's not so much action and stuff, like for me, I was locked in. Because like I love that story beat of, you know, or that plot point, like that Galactus wants their kid. So that really that kind of made everyone have this tone and this weight over the whole film, and they couldn't really have that banter and be too much fun as a family and different things because they had this dread looming over the whole film. So I kind of understand it. So I give it some credit there. I would like to see a little bit more of Silver Surfer. She was awesome. Yeah, I wish she was in a little bit more, because her turn at the end, honestly, a lot of people thought the world was gonna explode at the end of this movie, and then they were gonna go to the Earth where the Avengers are. I thought so too, but Marvel they don't have the cojones to do that. They don't. They need to do it, but they don't. They don't want. But honestly, I'm glad they didn't because I kind of want to keep the Fantastic Four. I know they're gonna move to the other Avengers Earth, but I like this world. I wish we have another movie with them on this Earth before they do anything else. Like I like these Elseworld world stories. I wish they did more of them. But yeah. And what else would I say? I think the score was so good. The music in this movie was so good. It really it brings you in, and like they know when to pull on your heartstrings with the music, and so that was really good. So I do give them credit with that. Fantastic Four theme is pretty great, but I recommend it, man. It was really good. And the all right, Sue. I knew Sue was not gonna die. I know it. When I watch Marvel movies, I'm like, no one's dying. I know no one's dying. Then that's one of the reason. I mean, I don't want to pin them against the other too much, but that's one of the reasons why I like DC because I feel like when I watch their movies, I feel like there's stakes. Unless they start doing multiverse too much, and then like there's no stakes at all. But until they do that, like they still, when I watch their movies, I'm still like, oh my god, this character might really die and never come back. So and not come back as a variant. Like they might be going for real. So when Sue was dying, I was like, I wanted to feel like I did feel a little bit emotional, like damn, a tiny bit, but I know she's gonna come back. I'm watching her like she's not going. She's not going. I know she's not going. Guys, stop crying. She's gonna be alive. She's gonna be alive. Why are we even making this whole long 2 minute section when you could have gave it to the thing when we know that Sue's not gonna die? Just make her come back real quick. Cut this all out. But I get it. They have to put that emotional beat for people who think that Marvel's actually gonna kill a character, but they won't. So yeah, but that's only a little gripe. There's no deaths, but you know what? Yeah, there's no deaths, but that's why like if they had the balls to destroy the planet, if they did that, I would have been happy and mad because I didn't know how much I was gonna love this universe and this Earth. So if they did destroy it, I would have been like, damn, we can't go back there. I want to stay there. And now that they didn't destroy it, yes, keep Fantastic Four there for a little bit. I know they're gonna go to Avengers, whatever, but keep that. Even once they go to hang out with the Avengers and stuff like that on our Earth or whatever, when they do that, that's cool. But bring them back to their Earth at some point. Make Fantastic Four 2 on theirs. Like I like that. I like that old timey futuristic vibes. I really do. So I'm kind of happy they did. And Eternals, I wish they did. I wish the thing popped up and then it zoomed out and it said, "Oh, this is on a different Earth." I would have loved if the Eternals did that. I would have made me love that movie a lot more. But other than the fake deaths, what else? Johnny. Oh boy, Johnny. Okay, I like Johnny. He's cool. I like how he was portrayed. But the thing, and I like the actor. He has like this calm, cool collectiveness on him. Obviously, like I said, they didn't really get to show out so much on their personas because of the threat looming over the whole galaxy at that point in their world. But my whole thing is, why does his fire not look that good? Like I know they put all the effects in Galactus, but when I watch the old Fantastic Four, I'm gonna rewatch it soon. Like the fire looks more real and it has more character. This one, it just feels like they just smack the fire effect on it and it looks so fake. Other than that, that's all I want to say about that. But I still love him. Still love Johnny. It's just like I said, I just wish the fire looked a little bit better. I just wish it looked a little bit better. That's just a small effect, gripe, whatever. But it's not whatever because Johnny's one of the main characters. And when he's flying, I want to be excited. And I see him flying, and I'm like, it looks cool, but it literally looks like they just said, oh, put a fire effect on him, and they put like the first effect they found. Like I'm gonna rewatch the old Fantastic Four movies, but I remember in the 2000s Fantastic Four, the fire, I felt like it had more character. Like it had more character, and it had like more. You felt like you could touch it for real. Like if you watch it, like even when he did this, when he did that even that little piece of fire they put on his finger, it looked like it had more character. It looked like it hurts. It looked like it could burn you. His fire doesn't really look like it looks like you could touch his cheek and say, "Hey, Johnny," and they'd be like, "It's not gonna burn." Like it just looks like they just put fire on him. They just said AI make fire effect. That's only great. But like I said, I love Johnny, so I wish this fire had more characteristic. There's one shot where his fire has a little bit more characteristic, and I've seen it now because I've seen it 3 times now. When he's going up to Shallow Ball, the Silver Surfer, when after he tells him, how to, he knows her language and stuff. When he goes up and he's like, "Oh, I'm just trying to save the people I love, like you did." When he's having that conversation with her, that's the longest you get to see him like standing still with the fire and like up close, and his eyes are burning too, and like it looks pretty good. But once again, it's just like one fire palette on him. It's not like too much characteristics, and it doesn't look like it hurts. It looks like a friendly fire. You know what I mean? Like I feel like if he's gonna do that, he should have different levels of fire. He should have a fire. Maybe if you want to do that friendly fire, maybe have that on the outside layer, like it looks a little bit more friendly, and then like maybe like do another layer like closer to the skin that looks like if you touch him, it's gonna burn your freaking finger off. So that's my only gripe on it. I wish that was a little bit more leveled up. But like I said, they did so well with the Galactus effects that I kind of forgave that. And Galactus looked like, Galactus looked amazing. Like, he looked like he's coming to Earth. He looked like for real. Like, and then when his eyes did the light up effect, jeez Louise. I love Galactus. Whoever that voice actor is, I'm gonna look up his name or whatever. I don't know. I think I will look up his name. I feel like he needs some credit. They need to put some respect on that guy's name because little things, clever little bugs. Like yes, like clever little bugs. Like he bodied it. Like great. I really love Galactus in this for sure. And then lastly, let me see. I don't want to make this too long. Lastly, Sue. Okay, Sue and Reed. All right, Reed. I just wish he had a little bit more pronounced gray in his hair. That's like so stupid, but I just like it. I just feel like it's just part of him, and I feel like it's so light in this one. I was like they're ashamed of the gray. Make it a gray streak, man. It's there. Put it dye even more. Make it streak. Like it's stupid, but I like it. I wish he had more of a gray streak. But no, Pedro Pascal, he killed it. He killed it. Like he did. Like he did. When I look at him, I don't look at him and think about Reed Richards. I really don't. The only reason I know he's Reed Richards in this is because he acts like Reed Richards, and he's a great actor. He made me believe he's Reed. But when I look at him, I don't see Reed. Like he could have been a whole different character, honestly. But he embodied it. He embodied the character. I just don't look at him and see Reed that much. I really don't. But like the old 2000 version, like I could look at that guy and say, damn, he's Reed. And he even acted really good. He was a great actor too. But the way he did Pedro, I'm gonna stay with Pedro. Pedro, he did so good. He did so good. And the reason I like them is because they give him such good moments where like, he's talking about how he has to put things in his head. He didn't think about the worst things imaginable so he could figure out how to fix them. Like those moments help build his character so much and make you really think about like, who is this guy? This guy's walking around with the weight of his world on his shoulders, and he has to be there for his team. Like even when Sue's giving birth and they're in the ship, he's the leader. Like he's directing the orchestra of the team. Like he's keeping Sue calm. He's being a great husband. He's like, babe, it's gonna be all right. Like I got you. I'm right here. And then he's like making sure they're taking care of the ship. And it's like that whole scene is so thrilling. And they're going by the black hole. It's like there's so much stuff going on in that scene. Like I said, that's worth the price of admission alone. Like that's the reason why I've seen this 3 times. Because, like I said, I might see at least one more time because that scene is so good when they're going by the black hole. And then Silver Surfer. Oh my God, that's one thing. All right, I'll forgive some of the lack of action from the Fantastic Four because of Silver Surfer. When Silver Surfer is she's gliding in the black hole and like she's like surfing on everything, like it looks so good. I'm like, yo, this is like amazing. Like not just because she's gliding, but because of what's going on. Like she's trying to get the baby. Like I said, when they're smart and they get her stuck in the black hole, she's like, that was great. That was great. Yeah, that was great. And let me see if there's anything else. I think I covered everything. I think I covered everything. I think the last thing I would like to say about this movie is that I feel like this is one of the Marvel movies I've seen that actually feels like its own movie. And I know it's hard for them to do that because they have this big cinematic universe. I understand that. But movies like this and Shang-Chi, which I love Shang-Chi. I love I love Shang-Chi. He should be the leader of the Avengers. He should have had two movies by now. I love that movie. I have not loved a movie like that in a long time. Like, obviously, the kung fu, everything is on point. You know, his dad was such a great villain. I need to make a whole review and rewatch that just by itself. I'm sorry I'm talking about it again, but I can't because I have a chip on my shoulder with Marvel because they set up characters, some of that are really good, and then they just ghost them. Like, what happened? Why do we have 4 Thor movies, 3 Ant-Man movies, and 1 Shang-Chi movie, bro? Like, oh my gosh, like the list could go on. But sheesh, they need to get their act together, man. They really do. But I hope he's a big part of it in the future going forward. I really miss that dude. I bring it up because, like I said, that's another movie that feels all on its own. It feels it's in the universe, even on the same Earth, but they made it feel like a different movie. You know what I mean? So hopefully, I wish they could have kept the multiverse thing, and they could have just had movies that start off with the Watcher. If you guys know the Watcher, he watches over the universe and everything, and a whole galaxy. They could have had a being watching it and saying, okay, just like they did in the animated show. They could say this story is from Earth 3336 or whatever, and then boom, and then the whole movie's there, and then boom, a whole movie's there. They just do that with a few different movies, and then maybe leave pieces like the Tesseract, whatever pieces that could combine them, and then bring them together at certain points instead of just having everyone on one Earth, and then you have to make everything feel like the same tone. But this was great. The director really bodied it, and this is the same director who did WandaVision, so I think that's why it was so. The drama was there, and it was great. I commend them for it. But I just want to say, this is great. I just want to sign off. Stage Your Know the Name, spread love and light, and how we gonna sign off? Fantastic Four and Silver Surfer.